Yo, what's going on? This is MAZI of MAZI's World. As y'all heard by now, we had an unfortunate event go down right in the backyard of San Antonio in Uvalde, Texas. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families that were involved. We're trying to do our part by creating these shirts over at Davies Entertainment, the Uvalde Strong shirts, which you can go visit daviesentertainment.com. 100% of the proceeds will go directly to the families that were affected by this tragedy. From everyone here at MAZI's World and Davies Entertainment, we thank you for your support.
I put this on everything.
Party people,
I love this.
it's your boy
My
MAZI.
my clothes, I thought I told you this is my world,
Party people, the
baby.
place to be. It's your boy MAZI. Okay, look at you. She got it.
She got it.
I'm throwing a Cardi in there too, just to let people know, like, yeah, no, we got a female join in with us too.
Excuse me?
Okay.
The female, the queen bee, the queen, the queen shooter, the queen shooter, right? Lambo,
Right there.
right
Lambo.
there.
Yeah, stop moving. Stop.
Yeah, we need more than me.
Right.
know what I'm saying?
I'm glad we got an extra person. In
My
the
voice
house.
is strong, but it's still one voice.
Right.
See what I did there?
And I saw what you did. Yo, you kind of nice, man. You know what I mean?
Skrills,
My guy here, the guy that needs no introduction, but he has his own introduction theme music. You know what I mean?
South, you know what I'm saying?
Southeast. You know what I mean? We ain't here. Another Southeast person is in here too. You know what I mean? The shooter, if you will.
Yeah.
Signs behind the violence. The misses. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about?
Straight up and down.
Where's my song? Why does it have to be freestyle?
Cause that's what you like. You telling me I've never rode in your car with you and you went through like a Stevie B set on me.
Like,
we put like 3-4 in a row.
long time ago.
I mean, it's like,
You don't know me.
MAZI in the house.
What's up, man?
What's going on, people? Y'all, how y'all doing?
Man, I just got over this new variant of COVID.
What variant we on now? that was the Slickum virus.
That's the Slickum virus. I had the Slickum virus, bro. I fucking think, dog. I don't get it. I tested negative.
Yeah.
And she was like, nah, you good? I was like, bad. But I swear, bro, I felt like I went 12 rounds at Brawl and shit.
Yeah, man. Oh, we gonna get into that too.
I kind of heard something. I don't know if it's true or not.
Huh.
Well, a lot of people got sick. I think we brought something home to Lauren because she got sick. You were sick.
My nephew got sick.
We didn't get it.
Yeah, we didn't get it.
Because I tested Lauren too for COVID at home and she came out negative. But supposedly, I don't know if it's true, but those COVID tests are from the old COVID.
That makes sense.
So if you have the new variant, it's not going to pick
It's
it
not
up.
gonna pick it up.
So you could have had it.
I'm better now, though.
I'm glad you're
I still
better.
got this lingering cough, but
Yeah, and our daughter is getting better too.
For sure,
So
good.
yeah, thank God for that. Speaking of, let me reach over here and grab my work of art. You know what I'm saying? My baby's
come on.
my baby's
Let's go.
painting.
Talk about it.
Listen, man, let's talk about this painting real quick. So story goes, she painted this picture, right? And the art teacher was like, "So who is that?" And she was like, "That's my dad." Teacher was like, "No, you're not. No, that's not. That's not your dad." She was like, "Yeah, this is my dad." The teacher said, "Let me see a picture of him." She pulled out a picture of me and then showed her. She's like, "How old is he?" He's in his 30s, he's 35. Oh wow.
Yeah?
I think Lamb was about to get ready to throw. Look, she's about to throw these hands. Listen, I mean, they ain't gonna be your art teacher next year, so you ain't gonna. Listen, shout out to my daughter. You know what I mean, Lil MAZI.
Shout out to Lil MAZI.
So we got it here, fan art.
And you just had to tell the story.
Obviously.
It's me. Every art has a story
I
to
think
it.
you just wanted to tell the teacher part.
I mean, I would too, though.
I would too, though. Shout. I mean, if she watching,
Some
what's
kind
up? I'm pretty sure my daughter passed.
Obviously.
She looked out for her. She taught her well. And matter of fact, and speaking of, she got her art displayed in the mall once again.
Congrats. That's dope.
Because she's out here doing things. Shout out to my daughter. It's the recap episode for the month of May.
May, damn, yeah, I was about to say June. Like, damn.
Yeah, no, we here for May, man. And started off real high for us, but ended on a real somber note.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, I mean, I guess let's get into it, man. The Uvalde shooting that happened right in our backyard.
Crazy.
To be specific, it's about what, an hour 30 and some change away.
Yeah, I mean it's
Not even an hour 30. It's like an hour.
I've made it before, like in an hour.
In an hour.
Yeah.
I guess the part that I really want to get into and really get my stuff off. The police, man.
DPS Director Steve McCraw told reporters that 40 minutes to an hour elapsed from when Ramos opened fire on a school security officer to when the tactical team shot him inside the school.
Obviously, this is a situation we failed in the sense that we didn't prevent this mass attack. But I can tell you those officers that arrived on the scene and put their lives in danger, they saved other kids.
This is what y'all signed up for.
Yeah.
To protect the community.
You don't want it to happen, obviously.
You don't ever want to see a situation like this, sure. But when it comes down to it, this is what y'all signed up for.
Right.
And y'all didn't go in and do y'all's job. Correct. So now that makes me come to this theory. Because at this point, it's like, in my eyes, now it's like, okay, so I just signed up to become a police officer so I can have a badge and have power. And then when it comes to being active and doing y'all's part, now it's like, oh, nah, shit got real. Now y'all getting the lawyer, y'all are lawyered up now, and y'all don't want to do no cooperation of what happened on this specific event. Now, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make sense at all.
And mind you, and for those that don't know, for those that are hearing this or listening to this and don't know, Uvalde it's not even a quarter of San Antonio, bro.
Right.
It's less than that.
Less than that.
You know? So it's one of them towns where like the blue line is strong.
Very strong.
Right? Very strong. Like we moved to a town like this because we don't like San Antonio
right.
and all that mess and all that.
Right.
But then you got this that happens, and everything that I read, you know, they waited outside while shit was happening. Years from now, where even more things come out.
Right.
I mean, not to bring up another tragedy, but like Sandy Hook was in 2012, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
And even to this day, there's still things that come out and about and whatever. And that school's not even there no more.
Right.
So I really feel like there was somebody dropped the ball, and I feel like someone probably doesn't want to fess up to it.
Right.
Whether it be an individual or the school district or the police.
Yeah. But welcome to America, where no one wants to take blame.
Yeah,
people want to point fingers. This is very unfortunate. 19 kids and 2 teachers were lost because of this. And
not to get into politics or whatever, but like gun control.
Yeah.
I do feel like that's a big, because sure, the 18-year-old or whatever should not have had them rifles. Should definitely have not been able to purchase those without having some kind of strenuous, background check or whatever. What I don't agree with is like Ted Cruz and what's the other dude's name?
Abbott?
There's another dude named Ronnie Jackson.
Yeah.
Who said...
I just think that kids are exposed to all kinds of horrible stuff nowadays too. I look back and I think about the horrible stuff that they hear when they listen to rap music, the video games that they watch from a really early age with all of this horrible violence and stuff. And I just think that, and they have this access to the internet on a regular basis, which is, is just not good for kids, I don't think. And
you can't do that.
You can't do that.
That's low hanging fruit.
Right.
That's quick, bro. You can blame anything.
You can blame anything
on those 2 things.
Right.
Was he the same one that said absent fathers as well?
Yes.
Yeah. But that just goes back to my point of not taking responsibility.
Yeah.
People don't want to take responsibility for anything, so they're willing to point at whatever scapegoat they can to make sure they're not the ones being blamed.
There's to my understanding, there's nothing in place, bro. I can go to academy. I can be 18 years old right now. Go to academy and cop.
Hey, yo, let me get the.
If I got the bread, they're gonna make me sign some little shit here and there. I used to work at academy as a kid growing up, and you would see people buy boxes and boxes of bullets. And I seen some of the people buying this shit, and I'm like, yeah, fam, you shouldn't be buying that shit.
Straight
you
up.
should not be buying this, bro.
No,
I'm looking at people's face like, damn, bro, you about to do some fucked up shit, ain't
like
you?
If it was me, I wouldn't have sold you this shit. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
this is my shop.
You could put the blame on some of them people, bro, at the over the counter.
Yeah. Because you could easily refuse somebody of service.
Easily, bro.
So change got to happen, and I always see that meme where, the event happens, we talk about it, thoughts and prayers go out, time passes, and we right back to where we were, like nothing's ever happened.
And unfortunately, till the next one,
and then we come back and do it again. Something has to change. And shout out to Steve Kerr for making the speech that he did.
Absolutely.
That's my guy, man. I will forever rock with Steve Kerr because of that, man.
When are we gonna do something? I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators right now who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. Are you going to put your own desire for power ahead of the lives of our children? But I want every person here, every person listening to this, to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today?
For sure.
Let's move on, man. Like I said,
but yes,
condolences
absolutely.
to prayers and thoughts to the families that are affected, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So the recap: we are here to talk about the past episodes that happened in the month of May, which we had Smooth Vega pull up, Norm Dawson, Minus, and AJ Hearns.
Smooth lineup.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
very smooth lineup, man. So right off the bat, man, Smooth Vega,
the Godfather.
You know what I mean?
Fort Worth,
the point guard, if you will, that likes making things happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Let's get into this clip real quick.
I always say, man, you know what? You could teach and develop skill sets. You can't teach the people that want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no excuse for me to have as much as I have, whether it's content related or even promotion related or, you know, any of that stuff, considering I had no money. Like, I'm independent. Even now I'm independent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm independent. Everything I do is just me. Of course, I'm, credit First Time Media for producing the show, but it's not like I have like this multi-million-dollar conglomerate behind me, like helping me. Like, it's literally me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a machine behind me. I am the machine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This man has done a lot.
Yeah,
to say the least.
You know what? Like, I didn't realize how intertwined he is with like the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Music scene, or I should say, bringing out of Texas artists.
Yeah.
Into his area, Fort Worth, DFW, and then also here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bringing them down this way, and his connection with Minus too, which is dope.
Right. He like, and we'll talk about Minus in a minute, but yeah, he just Smooth is literally just like a true playmaker, bro.
For sure.
And he makes a lot of things happen.
Absolutely. And his assessment of like pivoting from artists, which I think he still struggles with. Mm-hmm. At least that's what I picked up.
Yeah, you could hear it in his voice kind of where he's kind of like
if it was really up to him and he could make that change, I think he would probably want to still be an artist, but because he loves it that much, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
I get it.
I think that's any and every artist. You love it. You love hip hop with music. It's life. It's what we breathe. You know what I mean? And for Smooth to make that transition, and he knows he's good at doing what he's doing as far as, promotion, the media and all that stuff. He knows he's an artist at heart.
Right.
And artists in general kind of just struggle with, I don't want to say letting that go, but more or less putting that in the back burner to know that your strengths are showing in the promotion and everything on that side. So, but shout out to Smooth Vega, man. He dropped a lot of gems on that episode, and it was definitely a good one.
For sure.
One of the more memorable ones, for sure. Then we got Norm Dawson. No Feast veteran, my guy. Listen, man. Fresh off Collab.
Brother.
Yo, let's get into it real quick, my guy Norm.
Doing things with a message. My one-man play, All These Shoes.
Yes.
There's a message, and that message is that, erasing the stigma that men can't talk about mental health, are struggling with mental health.
Absolutely.
And so I'm passionate about that. Just whatever builds you up, and collectively as a community, to fucking support it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If it's positive, fucking do it. Fucking do it, man. All right? I'm going to put you through that goddamn fucking table. All right?
Listen, man. Norm is hilarious.
Yeah, he definitely is a character.
He's full of life, man. Like, I need more people like that in my circle, bro.
He's definitely a good. Yeah, he's definitely one of those that you really want in your circle, man.
For sure, man. He's done a lot, not just really for the sneaker community, but I think just a lot for the city in general. And I don't think he knows that. I think he's just humble. He's just humble. He does what he does, and he's like, yeah, I just kick it. Talk about shoes, even though I hate talking shoes, but I put these events together for everybody to just come out and kick it,
right?
And we just have a vibe. And Collab was definitely a dope event.
How was that, by the way? You left me here working, but
which I apologize for. Nah. Listen, Collab was fun, man. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Question had me working. I was hosting the second half, more or less, introducing artists to perform.
Okay.
So Norm and I was doing the tag team thing for a minute.
We'll get to it a little later, but you becoming a little familiar with the hosting out there at the Davies, huh?
A little bit, right? Yeah, a little bit.
I see you.
I'm doing my thing.
My best friend famous, y'all.
Not just yet. Not just yet. No. Not yet. Lambo, what was your assessment of Collab?
It was pretty dope. That was my first sneaker show that I've ever been to. I wanted a couple shoes I wasn't able to get because I just got some.
Yeah, you just did.
Thank you, by the way.
You heard it. Look. I'm glad you cleaned it up because she was like, there was some shoes I wanted, but I didn't get. Now everybody looking at me like, damn, that boy MAZI, he fucking up. He ain't get his wife no shoes. Yeah, no, because she just came off a pair. She got the Pandas, the Nike Dunk Pandas,
which I saw everybody wearing.
Everybody had on them.
So now I need to get some other ones. But
Cam, cut the check, please.
I mean, it was pretty dope. Yeah, Norm, he's hilarious. I love his vibe.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the guys performed. TN Floyd.
Yes.
Listen, real quick.
Yeah, let's talk.
Listen, man. Listen.
Real quick. Let's give him his flowers, bro.
Listen, man. Listen. TN Floyd, if you watching, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I heard your music before, and shout out to the people over at Artist Legit. They sent me your music.
Yes.
And SKRILLZ was like, listen, this guy, TN Floyd, he's serious. And I was like, all right, cool. So your name has been on the radar, been on my radar at least for a minute. And then when I finally get to see you perform at Collab, dog. Listen, man. You serious, dog. You serious about your craft, man, and you got a sound to you, and you was vibing, man.
He is dope, bro. I think, yeah. And you saw him. I haven't seen him live.
Nah, I saw him live. He puts on the show.
Word.
He puts on the show. You got a joint loaded up?
Man, let me play y'all this.
Yeah, let's hear something. This joint is TN Floyd Light Blue. See what we got here.
I swear to God, this bitch hurt. I just want to spend my life.
Retro Moy, okay.
Shout out to Retro Moy, man.
Yo, he killing.
Wow. Right off the back, I got your bag, girl. I'm fucking with you. She said, don't fuck with a girl. Fuck that, I'm fucking with you. When you ain't right here in my world, I don't know what to do. Like, is you tryna be my girl? I swear she got me confused. When she don't get dick when she won't, she get to acting so rude. I roll it up, she take a puff and put her right in the mood. Fuck OnlyFans, I'm your only fan, I shake some. And I know you feel what I'm feeling, what shawty say some. It be the little things she do that make me comfortable. She get to mixing all these drinks, she call it jungle juice. It be her brain, it's on my brain. She know just what to do. She going crazy while I swing. I'm about to crash the coupe. She said all her friends know my name. Bitch, now I'm with you. I love it when she wear them panties and they light blue. No, I can't find no other women nowhere like you.
TN Floyd, aka Tattoo Man Floyd.
Listen, man. We got to get you on the show, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. We got to get him on the show, bro. He's incredible. He's talented, man.
Absolutely.
Also, Bamsworth Belly performed.
Hold on. I got a bone to pick with you.
Hold on.
Shoot.
Go ahead.
Shoot from the hip.
I saw this email come in through the OCD creates email.
Listen, so
I told y'all, like, yo,
you ain't gotta throw out the laundry like that.
This guy, like, is dope.
See, Lambo.
And y'all didn't listen to me.
Listen.
Nah. It ain't that we didn't listen to you.
A liar.
Well, it's not too busy. It's like a lot of stuff on the plate. Yeah, a lot of stuff on the plate.
Listen, man, we got a lot going on, man. So, in case y'all don't know, Lambo also is our front office lady as well that handles and gets all the emails that y'all send to us for us to review. She filters it out first. So, yeah.
She has good taste, by the way.
She has very good taste.
Don't get that twisted.
So yeah, she did mention TN Floyd, like, yo, he's nice. Y'all check him out.
And then there's also some from Austin that y'all still haven't.
There's some people from Austin. Yeah, that's killing.
I take responsibility. I think we both do.
We both do. Man.
But everyone that we really fuck with, we will get with. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We'll get what y'all.
But yes, to your credit. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
You had a lead on that.
So yeah, you definitely did. But shout out to TN Floyd. Shout out to the missus to my right for giving the cosign. Skrills gave me the cosign too. Or gave you the cosign. And
absolutely.
We got to get you on the show, G. So be prepared for that call soon.
For sure.
Like I said, Bamsworth Belly performed. Knots as well. We'll get to Knots in a minute.
Man.
My guy Bankroll performed as well.
Yes,
Corey
sir.
Kendricks. Man. Both of them were all 3 and 4 MAZI World alumni.
Man.
Yeah,
Come
Bam,
on.
Knots, Kendricks, Kendricks and Bankroll, man. Yeah, so they got to perform. They all put on some incredible sets and great music. And Collab was a blast, bro. Shout out to Norm, JD, Dank. Y'all put on an incredible event. Shout out to all the skaters that were in the skate park. I definitely wanted to get on the board, but I didn't bring one. So I wasn't gonna just jump on anybody's board and just go in and do my thing.
Is that taboo? That's the thing, right? Like, yo, let me get your board.
Yeah, that is kind of taboo. Like, that's not a thing, man. Unless you cool with somebody, like that's your home, that's your man.
Out the gate, like
out the gate, yo, let me use your board. Hell no.
Nah, okay, I got you.
Yeah. And the rumor has it there was one kid out there that was Terry Kennedy's kinfolk.
Oh yeah,
he was out there skating, and I could tell it was pretty obvious who it was too. I was like, oh yeah, they must be that guy. And then Daniel G, he was out there on the board too. Yeah, bro, he was doing this thing.
For real?
Yes, I swear to God.
I love that shit,
I swear to God, he was out there.
I love that because I'm often looked at and then like not, he don't do this or he don't do that.
Nah, he was out there on the board doing some shit. I was like, it kind of blew my mind for a second because Daniel just seemed like the guy that's in the cut.
Word, chilling,
you know what I mean, chilling.
Yeah.
And then he got there on the board, and I was like, "Huh? Hold on, man."
Yeah.
So
that's what's up, man. And shout out to him again for the threads, man.
Yeah, man, definitely supplied the
which
kids.
You see a lot, bro. No lie, I saw someone downtown just big coolin' walking with a Collab shirt.
Yeah,
and it's just like that's dope to see.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? That's the type of support that I hope we get. You know
for sure.
So shout out to him.
With that being said, great segue. MAZI's World merch live on DaviesEntertainment.com. Go get your merch now.
A lot more coming, but right now,
yes,
get them logo shirts. That's how we identify the supporters. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And then Minus, another one. That was a great conversation. We sat down with Minus and got to talk to him, pick his brain about a lot of things, whether it be, the independence, the not paying attention to being the man here, but being the man in other places. Matter of fact, let's get to the clip.
I kind of want to say that to the local artists, man, or anybody even in the area of Texas.
Yeah, let them know.
I know everybody wants to be the best in the city or the best in Texas.
Right.
But it's so much bigger than that. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the best at anything to have a following.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Whatever type of music you make, there's a lane. And there's a lane of people that want to listen to that music. There's horrorcore, all sorts of stuff people you would never want to listen to, but there's a whole niche of people that just want to listen to that, man. You know what I mean? So I just think that anybody that is stuck on feeling like they got to be the best in the city or the most popping, man, just branch out, because you could just be getting fans in Germany and all that stuff and having your numbers on Spotify and all that going up, and all you got to do is have 25 people per city listening, you know what I mean? So everybody,
come on.
Everybody's sitting there like on my Spotify, bro, I go through my numbers, my artist numbers, you know what I mean? And I'll tell you what, San Antonio ain't even in the top 10. You know what I mean? But that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, Plug with Minus and Royce the 5'9" out now on all DSPs. Be sure to go stream that wherever you stream your music.
And the last that I saw, it's over 20,000 streams.
Wow. Come on, man.
Organically, No buying shit. It's what he said it was on the episode, which was just him putting shit out and doing smart moves and
yeah, man.
And shout out to Smooth Vega, I think, for making that connection as well.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
So, but
Smooth Brando.
Yes. Yeah, I like that. And shout out to Smooth. He hit me yesterday, actually, man.
Yeah.
And he said that he just hit me on some out the blue, like, yo, man, keep doing what we doing, because he listens.
Okay, bet.
So
shout out Smooth Vega, man.
Absolutely.
Smooth Brando.
Smooth Brando.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a great conversation, just to really kind of sit down with Minus and kind of pick his brain as far as strategy and how he approaches music, and
Which is very, very smart.
Very smart.
Very smart. So those that watched or haven't watched, and you're an aspiring artist, take notes, man.
Yeah.
Because he's willing to school you.
Yeah.
If you ask. Not a lot of people are willing to do that. You know
right, because a lot of people like to keep that information in those, circles and intel to themselves. And obviously, Minus, or at officially Minus on IG and all platforms, we'll be happy to give game to you.
That's right.
And possibly work with you if you dope.
That's a fact.
So yeah, reach out to Minus, man. Go stream his music and support, man. So big salute on this side, man. Congrats on this success, and much more success in the future.
Absolutely.
For sure. And then we got AJ Hearns.
Come on, man. The legend. And shout out to Lambo for this one, because she
played a hand in this one. She made the call.
Big call on that.
She was like, yo, I think y'all should make the sit down and make the sit down happen and talk to him.
Absolutely. That's why I fucks with the OCD front office.
Yeah, the front office do their thing, man, for sure. If y'all want to be a part of the front office, be sure to email at the OCDcreates@gmail.com and put your resume in. That doesn't mean necessarily that you'll get the job, but
it is a strenuous process.
Very strenuous process.
Strenuous
to get involved and get down.
So,
but yeah, let's get into the clip with AJ, man.
I was already working. Like, I was just thinking, like, all right, this is my life. Like,
like I'm day job shit.
Yeah, like I'm 25 now, and this is my life, I guess. So let's run it. It's a cool life because it's brought me up. I'm not broke no more. So it's kind of like it blinded me, for a little bit, until like Snow just hit me out of the blue. DM was like, "Yo, what up?" And it's funny because me and Snow, we did a song like way back when I first started too. Some of her fan base reached out to me and was like, "Yo, he's from Texas," and she was in Fort Worth at the time. Yeah, exactly. So fast forward, she hits me up and he's like, "I remember you from back in the day. Like, what's the plan? Like, what are we doing?" And we got on the phone and she's just like, "Nah, like fly you out to LA type of vibe. Like, let's talk." And she pretty much was like, "Yo, like I feel like you got so much potential still. Like you haven't even, scratched the surface with it. Like I have so many big plans." She was in the middle of getting out of her Atlantic deal.
Okay.
So she was already thinking ahead, and God is great because that just like shook me up and it just woke me up and it woke up a beast because it was like all my hardest shit came after that. Like I feel like, and now I know who I am. I'm in touch with everything. Like I feel like I've just grown so much, since then, and it's crazy the way life works out.
Yeah, man. AJ Hearns, you can catch him in a local city near you.
Yeah. So I think that tour just wrapped.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. So the tour he was on with Snow, which was called Alegas tour.
Yeah.
That just wrapped up. He hit me the other day too, and but knowing them and how they work,
they're gonna right back
bro,
on the road.
Summer's around the corner, and his album about to drop. So like,
I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I was kind of plotting on Hearns a little bit.
How so?
That San Antonio Iguanas jersey,
bro.
I need that.
And we said that,
AJ,
as soon as we finished recording that night.
I need that.
Facts, bro.
Run that.
Now his whole fit that when he performed here, dog, like that whole fit was like San Antonio to the bone, bro. Like,
man.
Iguanas, Spurs hat, like, and he had some like heavy hitters from the town here too, like Zeus.
Yeah.
And who else was there? I mean, shit, bro. I think he lives here. Chris Pettis, does he live here? I think he does.
I think he
does, right? Yeah. So, but he's dope, man. He's obviously put into work. Whether you fucked with him back then or don't, you can't deny the music he's putting out now.
Right.
Is very high quality music.
For sure.
Him and shout out to Clef too for pulling up.
For sure.
And DJ AOK was kind of in the cut.
He was in the cut, but
you know,
he's a legend himself, man. But he's definitely one of them humble cats. That's just
he knows what he's done.
Right, what's understood and to be explained.
Exactly.
I see you, AOK. We know what you're doing.
Plus, I think he about to link with Ross soon too. Anyways, J Ross. So
okay, shout out to J Ross too, Views Media Group. You know what I mean?
Man, he's leveling up too, bro.
For sure. Nah, that was a great episode, man. I'm glad to see AJ, doing this thing, man.
Absolutely.
And, stepping away from that that big shadow that was Snapback Swag and literally just being like, I'm here and I've arrived.
As he put it, a seasoned rookie.
Yeah.
And he's
I like that.
Yeah. I did too, man. He dropped a lot of jewels. My favorite being the Big Red line. Because Big Red is the most fire soda.
Is it?
I think so, bro.
Second to Dr. Pepper.
All right, man. So,
but yeah, shout out to all the guests.
Shout out to all the guests, man, that appeared on the show this month, man. And like I said, we're gonna have many more. I mean, we're only going up from here. So if y'all thought April was fire, and then we followed up with May, and y'all like, damn, y'all killing it.
Yeah, man.
Wait till June. I promise you, it's gonna be even more crazy.
It's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game, man, for sure. So, transitioning to us being at Brawl Wall. Big shout out to Davies Entertainment.
You gotta say it right.
Brawl Wall, baby.
Brawl Wall, baby.
Brawl Wall, baby. Hey, listen, man. What an event, man. Yo. And shout out real quick. And I told him he was gonna be on the show. My guy Justin Simmons, man.
Justin Simmons is the truth, bro.
Listen, my guy, man. Drop another bomb for him. That's my guy, man.
Absolutely.
Justin Simmons, aka when him and I were ringside commentating with the Super Sweat Brothers, because we were sweating all night and we was definitely in the splash zone. Yeah, man, I had a great night commentating next to him, man. And shout out to all of you people that was viewing on Twitch as well. Yeah. Y'all were going crazy in the chat. Lonnie and Ramon, I'm still beefing with y'all because I'm still trying to be a moderator. Maybe a moderator on the Twitch chat.
Lonnie is violent.
Yo, Lonnie's the guy you gotta watch for.
Yeah, fam. Lonnie, dog. Like, fam, if you need to talk one day,
pull up, man.
Just pull up, man. We don't even gotta record it. Just pull up. I know it might be stressful there with Mike and Quantum and
right, them guys, man. So yeah, man. Brawl Wall, my second boxing event that had me commentating on.
Bro, you were just working.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. I didn't think it was gonna sit that long. I was kind of looking around like they're gonna pick me up, like like when am I gonna get kicked off?
Man, you got more AKs now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's that, man? I mean, because I know the first time everybody was calling me Ringside MAZI, which was cool. I was like, I'm cool with that.
Ringside MAZI is good, man.
Ringside MAZI was pretty cool, man. But I saw a couple of names that was dropped in the comment section. I think you had some actually. What was you gonna call me?
So I had MAZI Albert. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, AKA main event MAZI. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So whichever one, I'm partial to MAZI Albert.
I saw MAZI Albert is funny. MAZI Albert, that's funny too. I saw
MAZI Albert. Yeah.
I saw MAZI Kellerman.
That one's good.
That one was a good one. I like that one. I saw MAZI A. Smith.
That was funny.
That was funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was speaking of. Let me. A little call back. Yeah, man. That was fun, and yeah, I'm ready to do the next one, man.
For sure, man. It definitely was. We saw a lot of people out there too, man.
A lot of people, man.
Shout out to all the creatives we ran into.
Yes, all the artists we ran into. Lido. You want to run that clip real quick?
That was funny. Yeah. Well, let's run that real quick.
We live here at Brawl Wall. I got my bro next to me, Lido.
What's up, dog? What's up, baby?
Listen, man, you performing tonight?
Man, it's unconfirmed, but anything's a possibility.
You know what that means. He probably hitting the stage. You know what I mean? Anyway, Brawl Wall, how you feeling it tonight, man?
Bro, I'm in amazement right now. Question is performing at this fucking moment, right fucking now. And I'm just kind of in awe, bro. Like, this shit's really going down. I don't know if you can hear what's going on in the background.
Is that Paul?
Yeah, that's the other Paul.
The other Paul. You got Paul Leo? Brawl Wall, listen.
Yeah, we out here.
We out here, Brawl Wall. Y'all missing out. Listen, get your tickets for the next one. We're all back in Drama, go see Paul.
Yeah, we gonna come back.
Yeah, we out of here. We gotta come back. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
That's funny.
That was funny, man. And then of course I saw Bankroll. I saw my guy Tony Stacks.
That was crazy because I just finally met Tony Stacks. Filming for Ross originally.
Yeah. So the CSP boys.
Yes, they were out there.
They was out there mobbing.
Them boys rode deep.
It was mobbing.
Had like 2 rows, man.
Yeah,
Took them like
man.
2 fucking rows on the other side of where we were. But
For sure. And I saw some of my boys in there, man. Shout out my guy A Deezy, his brother Killer Cam. Got him on the camera real quick, but he was gone. I ain't gonna. I was talking to his brother afterwards, man, and he was like, "Yeah, he was gone, dog." I was like, "No, I believe it."
The whole event was dope, man. And like I said, being that I wasn't working so much because you were working,
yeah,
it was dope just to kind of take part of the fights or watch the fights, I should say.
Yeah.
Which
first off, my guy Kevin Johnson. Let's address that real quick, man.
And I think we agreed, right? He had the best intro song.
Best intro song.
Facts.
By far. Because there was a lot of people that came out to listen, man. I don't want to really get into it, but a lot of people came out to Nip, and y'all disappointed Nip. I'ma just be real.
Yo, the marathon stopped.
The marathon stopped right there.
Right there, bro.
Fuck. Y'all stopped running. Y'all stopped running, and I was mad. I was mad. I'm like, yo, y'all can't do Nip like this. And then homeboy that came out in the Laker gear.
Oh yeah, man.
And
I seen that one. That one kind of made me happy because he took a fat ass L.
Stop.
Wow.
Oh my
and them
god.
colors, I was like, yup, seems about right.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. That hurt. But yeah, man. Then of course, I think I think we had 2 controversial fights that night, man. Well, was the Baez and Morales fight?
Yes.
And
robbery.
That was tough. And then Miss Paula.
Hi, Marcos.
Let's talk about it, man. Listen, man. Paula had
Mira Marcos.
She had the whole city behind her, man.
And we're still behind her.
We're still behind her.
Don't get it twisted.
Wow.
Don't get it twisted.
We're still behind her.
You know
Yeah, you're right. You're
Fuck
right.
South Korea. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm sorry, Mom. By the way, my girl,
Yeah, that part.
She's part South Korean.
Wow.
But it's still, and now, mind
still
you,
Texas on our end,
bro.
man.
And mind you, we're watching the whole time, and she's looking. I'm looking over at her, and she just has this grin on her face, like, damn, bro. She did not get tired.
She kept stalking.
She was just not like they should have drug tested her. I don't know if they do drug testing, but she did not get tired. Paula had a few really good hits on her.
Yeah,
but she just looked gassed.
Because I mean, both of them were leaking.
They were.
Yeah, man.
Like Paula came back and gave it to her, but like
I think it was already too late in the fight.
I just think in the long run, the fact that they went the whole way, kind of thing.
And Shorty was
she just did not get tired.
Yeah,
bro.
she didn't get tired. She was talking Paula the whole fight, man.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if if there was something to do with the conditioning or what, but like, man, bro, I felt that one, bro. I felt that one.
It was funny too because when the ref got out of there, he stood behind Simmons and I,
right?
And the ref was like, "Yo, that was a scrap."
Yeah,
he was like, "That was a scrap."
And my apologies. Make no mistake, like it was definitely a scrap.
Yes,
like they went at it. Shout out to both fighters and Paula's,
Paula, yeah.
But yeah, man, she just, bro, she just didn't get tired. I just didn't see a clear you could tell the difference.
Right.
She kind of was like, she kept going at it.
She kept going in. She kept stalking her down.
Yeah, man.
And which y'all can catch the replay live on twitch.tv/Davies Entertainment, where you can hear my commentary along with Justin Simmons as well. Of course, Floyd Schofield, a.k.a. Kid Austin.
Shout out to him. We saw him at Applebee's.
Eating the Champions Dinner.
Champions Dinner with the whole fam.
With the whole fam. The whole fam was there. Shouted out to Pops too.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think that was the only thing that was open, but
facts. And that was close by.
Yeah, that's true. But they looked like they were having a good time. We had a good time.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Shout out to him, bro. He broke somebody's orbital bones out of
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you caught it.
I did call it.
You called it.
Look at MAZI, boy.
Listen, man. I mean, it's crazy because I did saw on the screen because when he hit him, you saw the kind of the delay where homeboy kind of dropped. He was kind of like, he held his face and he was like, damn, like,
boy,
he got him good.
They brought the stool out and everything.
Yeah, I saw it on the replay and I'm like, I was like, yeah, he got him in the orbital bone, like the orbital bone, like right here. And then sure enough, shout out to my guy Poster, man. He was telling me he saw a buddy in the restroom and it was trying to patch up his eye and they were just like, his shit was like shut.
Oof.
His eye shut. Meanwhile, pretty boy Floyd Schofield out of Applebee's with the fam, unfazed, like
he gave us dab. Like,
he was like, "Hey man, appreciate y'all." I'm like, look at the champ.
That boy looked unfazed. But that boy said, "I got my 10th win today."
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro.
Something light.
Yeah, man. And then Ingram too, man. Listen,
bro,
Jahan Ingram. Listen,
I was sitting next to his brother actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting next to his brother to see the older brother watch the little brother beat the brakes off somebody. Bro, that was hard.
He was probably talking that shit too.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. The locals was saying some shit like somebody, he don't know where he at. And then you hear the older brother, we fucking know where we at.
Shit, bro. That's great, man. Yo,
shout out to Jahab, man.
Shout out to Jahab, man. Yo, that's another fighter. I was on the phone with Polo, man. Shout out to Polo for watching.
For sure.
He was talking about how that cat Ingram he's a skilled fighter.
Absolutely.
Like you could tell just the technicality of him. Like he's a boxer.
He's super young too, right?
Yeah, he pretty young too.
Yeah,
like early 20s, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
And then Andrew Tabiti, dog. Listen. Shout out to Beatty's family that was sitting behind me.
Bro, they were about that action.
They were about that action. They were about to get in the ring themselves, even though their son was winning the whole fight. And Mom was like, "Fuck him up."
She said, "What?"
Mama said, "Knock him out."
Yeah.
Beast. That's all you heard the whole time. I could barely hear Justin because the mom was back there doing her thing.
That's a fact, man.
Shout out to Tabiti, man, his fam, everybody that came out to Brawl Wall. It was a dope event. And then shout out to Paul Wall. I don't know if you're gonna run to the clip of me performing Still Tipping. Paul Wall put on a great set, man.
Sure, man.
I forgot that I knew a lot of those songs word for word.
Bro, you saw like a lot of people surround the ring, and you can tell, like, man, they lived it up in the early 2000s.
Yeah, man.
You
it was outside.
Them locals in front of us too, bro. Like, and mind you, I say locals in a good way. I'm a fucking local.
Yeah, we're some.
They weren't from here. I heard them saying they were from like the Austin area because they came, I think, to cheer on one of the first couple of fights.
Was it Garcia, I think, or something? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, shit, man. That's even worse.
The fuck y'all doing here, man? I'm joking.
Well, but that, you know, so I was about to say, them people.
Yeah, them people. Wow.
They were my people, by the way. So, you know, shout out to Paul Wall, man. He definitely crossed all kinds of like demographics.
Yeah, for sure. And then the big highlight of the night, Question performed.
Come on, man.
That was wild.
Oh man, Question.
You could another when you talk about never leaving as an artist, that never goes away. And Question was, you know, doing his thing like this was 07, 08 all over again, man.
Yeah, man, like riding a bike.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Like he ain't miss a step. Kyle Lee too.
Kyle Lee, yeah.
You know, Kyle Lee does what he does, bro. He just seems.
I'd rather bass roll, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
It's like riding a bike for them boys.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
Oh, and shout out to El Camino.
Yes.
Shout out to El Camino, man. They held that shit down.
Ricky, what up?
I had to wait to go during fights because that's when the crowd went down. Because in between fights, man, that fucking crowd was crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to them for holding it down, both on the food and on the bar end. So
shout out to the missus for ordering the sitting sideways. What was it called?
It was the Holy Mac.
It was the Holy Mac, but she said, let me order the. She looked at the menu, was like, the sitting sideways. Oh, I looked there and said, the Holy Mac.
That's what I wanted to say, the Holy Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So now that we covered Brawl Wall, What else happened in May? Oh, music, huh? We can get into music, right? Okay, well before we get into King Kendrick, let's get Future out the way. Did you hear the Future album?
Man, I don't listen to Future.
I'm not a Future fan either, but there was one record that stood out to me. It was Voodoo with him and Kodak. Kodak's on the hook was pretty dope. I thought it was a nice record. But other than that, man, yeah, Future's gonna be Future. You're gonna hear those same type of music, the same records. I'm not personally gonna give it a rating just because I really didn't give it a deep dive like that. But if y'all want to check it out, be sure to check out Future. I Never Liked You anyway.
That's what it's called?
Yeah. Or I Never Liked You. I think it was called I Never Liked You. So, which is a wild title. I Never Liked You. Super toxic. Prodigy of Mobb Deep. All of his solo material has re-uploaded on DSPs.
Nice.
So y'all be sure to go support Prodigy. I'm sure all of his music goes to his family. I'm hoping so. But yeah, man, I was playing HNIC damn near that whole Friday when they re-uploaded, and Keep It Thorough, still one of my favorite records to this day. That Alchemist beat is crazy. And then I guess MRL alumni Jimmy Waters Be Legendary dropped.
Yeah, man, that album, I got a chance to listen to that a little bit, and yeah, bro, that joint, it's smooth, man.
Very smooth.
It's smooth, bro.
I enjoy that album a lot. Like the missus and I rode out to it a couple of times, man. Still, my favorite joint on there is Can't Deny It. It's one of my favorites on there. Like heavy record. I love that joint. And the visuals out for it too. It could possibly be an MRL video on the next countdown.
For sure.
We'll see. But yeah, y'all be sure to get that. Also, you want to do Kendrick first before we get into Knots?
Yeah, man, because Kendrick's gonna be quick for me.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. So, but with Jimmy Waters, man, definitely a five piece.
Yes.
Strip, which that reminds me real quick. So when we start doing these reviews, Peace Chicken Shack is the unofficial sponsor of the music reviews.
Let's go.
The music movie reviews right now until we get their official word. So right now they're the unofficial sponsor. But right now, yes, Jimmy Waters gets a 5-piece and it's hot, if you ask me.
Nice.
It may be the all hell no, which is the hottest, or the secret level.
Yeah.
But either way, we're gonna go hot right now.
Bet.
Jimmy Waters Be Legendary 5-piece hot. Go get that. I promise you, is worth a listen. I promise you.
Absolutely.
Kendrick Lamar.
Bro, I'm not
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
So one thing I realized about that album, is that I'm not mentally stable enough to listen to that album.
You know what though? Like,
you know what I mean?
at least you own up to it. I mean, I know everybody else on the internet said it, but I'll say it too, man. If y'all ain't feeling this album, it's because y'all looked in the mirror and there's a song on there that you didn't like because it hit home.
That whole album is a mirror, and if you don't like what you see in the mirror, you're not gonna like it.
You're not gonna like it.
And there's a few people who like shitted on it, both here locally that we know, and out, you know, other notable artists outside of here, like nationwide too.
Yeah, man.
That shitted on it, or I mean, I wouldn't say shitted on it, but just kind of like didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And but I kind of see what that's about. You know what I mean? Because it's an introspective album where like it makes you look inward.
Yeah.
And I can't really. I mean, no one's ever really put together. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are, kudos to you, bro. But like most of us are not.
Right.
And that album makes you look inward, and it's not. For me, it wasn't like the vibe, bro. So I had to like, nah, man, I couldn't. It has its few cuts here and there. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like people are championing Silent Hill.
Right.
That's the record where
the cheese niggas let me like.
That one. It was still the joint. The
Father Time.
Father Time.
Yes.
To
me, Father Time was one of the more standout records for me. That was kind of like, that definitely sat me down. It was kind of like, wow.
Yes.
This is going to be one of them albums.
Right.
Yeah. One of the records for me, N95, I think it was a good single to start off with. It makes sense. Father Time was a good one for me. I just like Sanford. I'm a big fan of Sanford. Anytime he jumps on the record, I'm all in.
For sure.
Silent Hill, of course, and then Savior, to me, was one of the more standout records for me. I liked Savior. What will I give this album? I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I mean, You're being generous, but for sure. I feel you.
I'm giving it 4.
But you do listen to music on a different level.
Yeah. It's every one of them albums you have to be in the mood for. If you're not in the mood for this album, it doesn't get burned like that.
True.
But if you're in an introspective state of mind and you want to reflect on some stuff, then this is the go-to album for that. So for that reason, it gets a 4.5 out of 5 for me.
Got you. So I will say,
in the medium section of Pete's on the Pete scale, which is still has a kick, by the way.
Bad.
All right, now here we go. Knots, I hope you're watching, because we about to get into the album, man.
Can I kick this off real quick?
Listen, man, go ahead and start it off, man. What joint you gonna start off with, man?
Well, look, first off, I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, man.
First off, and second, I love hearing music that doesn't sound like it's from here.
Yeah.
And before anyone gets all like, fuck you, Fuzzy World 6. Before you get like that, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a certain stigma here. Things are said, right, that automatically let you know that it's music from here and whatever. But like this album, FMG Knots, The Fastest, does not sound like you could play this shit at a party and you're not gonna skip a beat. You can go from a Kodak to a Future, whatever the vibe is.
And this blends right in with it.
Absolutely.
This blends right in, man. What joint we getting into?
SKRILLZ.
Come on. Hey, look at here, cuz.
Talk about it.
FMG Knots. How'd I get my fucking letters on there, bro? FMG SKRILLZ.
FMG SKRILLZ, that's what we doing?
Come on, bro.
Shit on this one, man. Say, I'ma get up, go and get it, cause it ain't gon' come to me. Hammer tucked in my apparel, they don't want the ones with me. Down when I was down there, you can't split no funds with me. I get the beat and punch the beat, nigga. I'm the coolest nigga cooking, so I keep an extra burner. Don't know nothing about no drugs and don't know nothing about no murder. I've been acting bad and bitch, this ain't the half, I'm getting worse, nigga.
I'm getting worse.
Huh?
So that's Extra Burner, produced by the homie Bam.
Yeah, man.
Bamsworth Belly. But yes, bro, FMG Knots, The Fastest.
Out now on all DSPs.
Absolutely. That album is something else, man.
So listen, man, this album was on full rotation while I was at work. It's crazy, man, because there was some other albums I didn't get into. When we talk about the Lobby Boys, that dropped. Ellie Dollar Sign, Mr. Les. Ellie Dollar dropped. And I was playing those albums along with this. I made a playlist for work. And while I was out on the route, just blended right on with it, man. And yo, this album is nice, bro.
What was one of yours that stood out to you? One of the joints?
Behind 10 easily. Knots, what up, bro?
Ain't take no days off. Nigga ain't take no plays off.
Again, does not sound anything like
I just stole the pack from such and such, dumped it off to so-and-so, trapping phone on overload. My pockets, they on overflow. These niggas watching pockets, you need to look at your shorty, though. Asking me what I'm working with, I'ma fuck around and show the hoe. These niggas cappers, no shoulder roll, lying like Pinocchio. You know them bows is lows, I ain't trying to go for the okey doke. My baby though gon' take my little babies until I'm comatose. These niggas talking bars, I got hella them, I got loads of those. Niggas pussy, I'm smelling niggas, I gotta hold my nose. Behind my fucking family, it's up in smoke. If you know, you know. Switching sides, you know when we slanging 9. If you go, you go. Please, Lord, forgive me. I'm trying to send that boy to the Holy Ghost.
Come on, man.
Listen, man.
Crazy.
Behind 10, like when J-Dog. Listen, man. This album is crazy.
Yeah, man. That album, honestly, it's been in the deck the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I've just been riding to it. I mean, Stripes is another one that, like, and I want y'all to get into it. So I'm not, we're not gonna go through each one, but like Stripe, I think is like next to Behind 10 for me too.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, bro, FMG Knots definitely dropped a quality ass product.
And there's another record. If you scroll down the track list, I'm trying to remember the name. Yeah, it was this one. Get Your Coat.
Check this fucking line.
Get Your Coat. Yeah, it was this one.
Off the rip.
I'm a real mother effer. I be effing niggas, mama.
Check every day, running up my mileage. Being broke turn me savage. I'm a victim to that trauma. I be rolling while I'm smoking. I'm in love with marijuana. Get your bitch
before I get your bitch and give her anaconda. Freshin' on me trying, on my mama I ain't lying. Plays knowing I ain't scoring lows, all my shit's flying. All my niggas with the shit, so if I slide, nigga sliding. I heard niggas looking for me, pussy nigga, I ain't hiding. I ain't in the beefing for the public. Got my heat on, don't make me have to squeeze the bitch in public. I be clutching cause these boys be acting scared to use they knuckles. Most these rappers suck at rapping, oh well fuck it, get your money. I'm a cold ass nigga.
Bro, I'll tell you what, boy, I was swinging the southeast to this shit, boy.
Yeah, man. Get your code. That's the one with the Detroit flow, man. Cause it's definitely signed one of them Detroit records, man, where them kids just be going in and rapping, bro. And
nah, man, he definitely. Shout out to Knots, man.
Shout out Knots, man. He gonna be up here real soon, man, to come talk to us, man. We're gonna get more into a deep dive about this album, man. But y'all be sure to check out The Fastest, FMG Knots, out on all DSPs right now, man. The album is incredible.
Yes.
What am I giving this? Yeah, easily 5-piece. Five piece hot damn.
Absolutely.
Hot damn on the piece list. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all be sure to get that, man. But yeah, shout out to Knots again. Shout out to everybody that was involved with that project.
Yes, for sure.
Is there anything else that we may have missed out?
I think that's
yeah.
Lambo.
So also, yeah, Lobby Boys album with Jim Jones and Mano. I enjoyed that project too. Y'all be sure to get that. Also, Ellie Dollar Sign, Ellie Dollar out now. All DSPs enjoyed that project as well.
Anything on the freestyle?
And anything in the freestyle streets? You saw anything at the Eisenhower Flea Market that we should go cop?
Anything dropped on DSPs?
First of all, I don't listen to freestyle anymore. Second of all, I haven't gone to Eisenhower since my parents used to sell up there when they used to have their CD shop.
I thought you'd say since you got your grill up there.
You got your grill. You know Eisenhower got a grill? Let me find out. No, any music from? No, for real though. You ever heard anything that you may have heard that we may have missed out on?
No, not that I
know. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I got nothing else. Anything else, Skrills?
Nope. Straight to it. See y'all next month for the recap. That is.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next month for the next recap in June. Up until then, what guests will we have? Y'all just have to tune in and find out, and make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to not only the YouTube channel but via our podcast as well.
Yep.
So that way you can hear us on the go while you're out in these streets working and all that good stuff. Because I know sometimes y'all maybe not be able to watch YouTube at the job. I know how supervisors are. And yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to 9cloudsup.com. Be sure to use promo code MAZI22 to get y'all's merch. And Mazi's World shirt coming soon. And then also the visit DaviesEntertainment.com to get the Mazi World logo shirt. And yeah, man. And also, Uvalde Strong. Be sure to visit DaviesEntertainment.com to get your Uvalde Strong shirt. 100% of the proceeds go to the families. But yeah, man. I think that's it. We good? We good. So, Skrills, Lambo, y'all know me. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all on the next recap episode.
For sure.
Y'all be safe.
Bye.
Peace.
Maserati.
So focused, I just need some meaning to my name. Plus I'm cheating with these codes. If you thinking it's a game, that's real talk. Man.